A personal injury settlement is, in theory, supposed to be compensation for the injured victim to make them whole again. We know that if somebody's injured or somebody, God forbid, their life is taken, the family is left with devastation. No amount of money is going to make the family whole or an individual who has suffered serious injury as a result of an accident or somebody else's negligence whole. I mean, what amount of money is going to bring back a loved one? None. Same with serious injury, broken bones, fractures, things of that nature. You can't take that away by money. But in theory, the law is available for people to make a claim for a personal injury claim for monetary compensation. And in theory, that compensation is there to make them whole. And how do we make them whole? We pay for medical bills, number one, okay? A personal injury claim involves getting compensation for the injured victim for their medical expenses, their lost wages. If they incurred time off of work and didn't get paid, they're entitled to that. They're also entitled to what we call pain and suffering, loss of enjoyment of life, compensation for the inability for them to perform their daily activities, which could be simple things like grooming and taking care of yourself, or hey, I wasn't able to rake my leaves or mow my lawn or do those sorts of things. Those all have some value to them, and what a personal injury settlement should do is compensate the person for those sorts of things. And there's a lot of things that people don't realize that are included in that realm of pain and suffering or loss of enjoyment of life. A lot of people who have whiplash injuries complain that they have sleep disturbances. So they don't get a good night's sleep, they wake up the next day, they're not feeling themselves, and it just compounds because I can't get comfortable in bed, my neck hurts every night. Well, that has an added value to it. So those are the things that any experienced personal injury lawyer are going to look at is, hey, where does the value in this claim lie, and where can we, where can we find monetary value? And those are the types of things that we deal with the insurance companies on and argue. And again, I said this before, the insurance company's not going to tell you that. They're not going to ask you when they do a recorded statement, have you been having a hard time sleeping at night? Because that's a question that if the answer is yes, well, there's value to that, and a lawyer should be able to get you compensation for it.